You know where you're at. It's the Rose Hedgeman channel. Welcome back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to this episode. We have a lot that we are going to talk about. So you know what we do, and I'm super excited. We're almost at the end of the year. Can you believe it? But right now, let's go out and comment, subscribe, like, and you know what to do, Miss Hamilton. Let's get our hearts. Hearts, 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 hearts. We're getting a little better. Share the love, everybody. What the world needs now is a little more love. So now let's get started. My goodness. Now listen, from time to time, I'm just going to have to take a little sip of my Starbucks tea. Let me tell you, folks, remember the last couple of episodes I've been dealing with this little cold thing. I don't know what I had, but let me tell you, the tickle is trying to come back, but I'm not going to let it. So I have my tea. And speaking of my tea, I usually don't go to Starbucks, and we'll get into it on the episode, but I won for a gift exchange, a Starbucks gift card. I know, claps. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go over to Starbucks. And this morning I had a early morning meeting. I don't know where you folks are in the nation, in the world, but here in Miami, Florida, traffic is, Miss Hamilton, roll a bunch of cars across. Yeah, vroom, vroom. Thank you. Traffic is a bear. So anyway, after being in commute for an hour and a half, I said, you know what? You deserve a Starbucks tea. So I have this. I'm just going to share this with you because maybe you'll like it. It's a combination of the English breakfast tea with a shot of their lemonade, right, with honey. Delicious. That's all I can say is delicious. And it's hot, and it is delicious. So we're going to be sipping on a little of our tea during our episode. All right, everybody, let's get to it. Let's get to it. First of all, I have to admit, I got a new jacket. I have a new jacket. I'm going to stand up and let you. So today in Miami, this is what we're working with. This is what we're working with. And I'll let you see the full look in a minute. We have some little boots and things on because it was a little chilly this morning. And I said, oh, you know, it's not that cold that, you know, but it's enough for me to put a little something on to, you know, deal with the weather and be stylish. And yes. So if you want to know where the jacket come from, remember Express. We are the brand ambassadors for Express. So you're going to start seeing me wear a lot of their fashions. That's one of the perks and the benefits. So I'm really very excited. Do you like it? I think it would look very lovely on quite a few of the ladies out there. So I'm just saying, try it, you know. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to get started in on is reminding everybody, Rose, what is this channel all about? Like you act so silly. You're supposed to be an etiquette instructor, a protocol officer. Well, this is the fun side of the business, right? This is the fun side of business. And people often ask me, you know, Rose, how did you get started in this business? And how are you keeping things going? And, you know, every time we turn around, it always seems like, you know, you're just you're doing something new, but you're always in good spirits, right? Well, let me tell you something, folks. If you're going to work for yourself, you might as well be in good spirits. Okay, because there's enough things and enough work, you're going to have a positive attitude. And if you don't have a positive attitude, stop. Just say no. right? So I love what I do. And so the purpose of this channel is not only to give all of our viewers a life in the day of what we're doing, but also just to show everybody, you know what, life is really worth living. Life is really worth living. We'll be sharing tips and educational updates and all types of nuggets to help you grow personally and to also help you grow professionally. So what are we talking about today? Super excited. So the first thing we're going to get into is, folks, how many out there garden? Is anybody gardening? You know, is anybody, gardening is much like starting your own business, you know. So we're going to be talking about that, and we're going to do a blast from the past and bring you all up for it with some holiday parties. I know many of you are attending holiday parties. And let me tell you something, folks, just because it's a holiday party, don't mean you lose your bearings about yourself. Be careful, because there's cameras everywhere. You don't want to be in a situation where you get a little and you're like, hey, you know, shake your booty a little too much. No. There's a time and a place. Then we're going to do just what we said in our last episode is we're going to roll a clip. And this time, what we're going to start it off with is the big gorilla. You know it. The father-daughter gala. Yes, that gala. So we're going to kick it all off. So right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to have an episode of our gardening club. I thought this was fun because, you know what, doing the, on the weekends, folks, what I tend to do is still work. And I'm starting to learn now that you need to have balance. When you go into 2024, you're going to have an air of balance about yourself. For business owners and entrepreneurs, you're the ones that's always having to come up with the creativity, you know, the products. And it shouldn't be something that is daunting. It shouldn't be something that you feel like, you know, it's straining to do. You should be able to do it with joy. But one of the things I have learned, it has helped me, perhaps it will help you, is relax. So one of the things that I do to decompress, and that's how people ask me, you know, Rose, how are you coming up with these ideas? Rose, how are you able to do this? Rose, how are you able to do that? Is I always have a moment that I just take time out for me. It may be spending time with my family, it may be spending time with my husband. It may be me just putting my feet in some water and, honey, letting my feet getting scrubbed. Scrub those feet, Miss Hamilton.
I'm so in love.
Pedicures are important. Your feet is holding you up. But whatever the situation is, it allows your mind to really be able to start bringing in a lot more ideas and creativity, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Miss Hamilton roll our clip on a little bit of gardening, and then I'll come back to you. Miss Hamilton, let's take them on a gardening tour. Roll it. So there you have it. So let me tell you about this. So we were at the Davy. It's a location in Miami, Florida, South Florida. We was at the Davy Gardening Club, and we're already part of a gardening club in our city. But this time we decided to venture out, and we went to the gardening club, and I won a beanstalk plant. And I also won a miracle fruit plant. Now, if you're not familiar with the beanstalk, it's just going to produce the, you know, the little bean pods that you break open. Sometimes you see them in stir fries. So I have that type of plant. It's a climbing plant, and it's already starting to climb out on my patio. And then we have our miracle fruit plant. Now, the miracle fruit plant, look it up. because the miracle fruit plant is phenomenal. It's going to take a while. We're looking at about 3 to 4 years, almost like a business, right? You need to grow that bad boy 3 to 4 years. But the miracle fruit, the fruit, which is like a red berry, if you bite down on it, right, and then you put something sour in your mouth, or it doesn't even have to be sour, you know, but try something sour, it changes it to become sweet. So you can literally have, like, put miracle fruit in your mouth and the orange will be sweet. So it'll be almost like orange juice. Or if you have lime, if you do lime, it will taste like limeade. I know. I know, Miss Hamilton. I know. Miss Hamilton's already like, load me up. You know, Miss Hamilton is our sugar baby of the company. Yes, she is. Miss Hamilton is the sugar baby. So if you ever see us out and about and Miss Hamilton is with us, you could just say, hello, Miss Sugar Baby. I don't know if she'll answer to that. She probably will. Miss Hamilton, are you going to answer if someone see you out and about with us and they call you Sugar Baby?
No.
I knew that response was coming. Taking that all the way back in to what we was initially saying, you know, even with my miracle plant, you have to give things time to grow. It's just not going to grow on its own. Excuse me. You have to give plants time to grow. You have to attend to it. You have to water them. And you know what is amazing? No 2 plants are the same, I should say. All plants are different. You have house plants. You have plants that have to, like I have some plants. I have a plant that they have, it's called a money tree plant, right? Of course I do. Money tree. But I have a money tree plant. And my money tree plant, although it loves sunlight, if plants could speak, I think it would give me botanical, it'll give me a botanical cursing if I put it in direct sun. It can't stand it. The leaves burn. It's just like, oh, I don't like it. Put me in. But if I put it inside, it's like climbing up through my ceiling, right? It's climbing up through my ceiling. It's beautiful. All right, let's keep this train going. We have so much to do. Oh. Also, I'm gonna show you this. So this is the Michael Kors Gorgeous. Not super expensive at all. It's really, really not. But I tell you, it smells beautiful. Made in Italy. It's called Michael Kors Gorgeous. Check them out. And this is a really good scent for the season because it is kind of cold. The scent lingers and it is beautiful. So check that out. All right, what is next going on? What is next? Well, we're going to start doing a little bit of our blast from the past. So Miss Hamilton is going to roll a little clip of our, not too much, Miss Hamilton, just maybe like 30 seconds or so. Wonderful. Thank you, dear. Of our holiday party with the Coconut Grove Women's Club, Negro Women's Club that I'm part of. This is a women's club in Coconut Grove that I attend, and I'm a member of, actually, and I'm part of their mentoring program. So as you know, Avenues of Excellence, that's what everybody knows about Avenues of Excellence. Well, with these girls in Coconut Grove, what we do is we train them on how to be proper young ladies. Now, this program also deals with so much more. They do financial literacy, they do college readiness and all that other stuff. Avenues of Excellence contribute solely to their social decorum and their conduct as proper young ladies, and we love it. So we had our little Christmas party. So I'm gonna have Miss Hamilton roll our previous Christmas party, and then she's gonna roll in this year's Christmas party, just to let you know 'tis the season to be jolly. Roll it, Miss Hamilton. such a blast at this year's party. It's a small group of women that they're really making a difference. And I love these ladies. Many of them are much more mature than I. However, the knowledge and the wisdom that comes from these ladies are incredible. And I'm kind of the baby of the group, right? They look at me like I still have milk behind my ears and I might as well be wearing a pamper. But they look at me and they really do. They say, you know what, Rose, keep going doing what you're doing. And, you know, they fund it, I teach it, and we keep it going. So our father-daughter gala, let me tell you folks, I know we had so many people to ask us this year. We missed this year. And I'm not going to say we missed it. We decided as an organization overall, as a company overall, that this year we did not do it. The hotel, we have it at the Hyatt Regency. They were asking for us. We had people that usually attend. They were asking for it. And we was like, I'm sorry, we're not doing it this year. It was a lot going on. Sometimes you have to do that self-assessment. And sometimes you need to just take a pause, not a step back. You take a pause, you assess, and then you move forward. And that's what we did. And when I say we're moving forward in a big way, you do not want to miss our 5th annual Father-Daughter Gala and Awards. You just do not want to miss it. I promise you, it will not disappoint. So make sure you stay tuned, avenuesofexcellence.com, because we will be going live on pretty much first come, first serve tickets. I believe we'll start that in February, the month of love, right? And for a limited time, you'll be able to get reduced tickets. This event is not till October. Folks, we will not have tickets past probably June. It'll be sold out probably in June. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. We're going to do something really big. So what are we doing now, Rose? Okay, well, what I want Miss Hamilton to do right now is I want her to roll a little wrap-up clip, not a wrap-up clip, but a recap of the Father-Daughter Gala to give everybody a little bit of an idea of everything that we do. You know why? Well, I'll tell you when we come back. Miss Hamilton, let's give them a recap of the 4th annual, and then we'll come back and wrap it all up. Roll it! All right. So that was the 4th annual. Folks, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We have the 5th annual Father-Daughter Gala coming up, and you don't want to miss it. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure. Like I said, we'll be going live with tickets in February. You don't want to miss out. Yes, you can bring, I think the age, we start with ages as small as 5 years old, and we have women well into their mature years of 30, 40 years old, bringing their little papas out. Yes, get out of here. I know. They bring their papas right out. So it is, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. So do stay tuned for that. So that is all, folks. We had a wonderful time. I just want to make sure we all stay connected. And you know what, folks? Thank you so much for following along with us on our YouTube channel. Thank you for making it what it is. We have some really exciting episodes coming up. I'm getting out of my element because, yes, it takes consistency, right? It takes consistency. Don't give up. It's like the little plant. It's like my miracle fruit, right? I'm ready for miracle fruit right now. I'm not going to get it right now. It's not happening right now. I want it now.
Right here, right now.
My miracle fruit is sitting out there on my patio saying, well, honey, I don't know what you want right now, but right now I need some water and you're going to have to watch me grow for 3 to 5 years. Make sure you be patient and kind for yourself. It doesn't mean one day you're not going to produce a very big amount of fruit and trees, but it just simply may mean you need to take the time to water yourself, to prune yourself, to cultivate yourself. Give yourself time to grow. Every day you're growing. Every day my miracle fruit is growing. I may not see the big difference, but every day something is changing on it. Every day. And every day something is changing in you. I know every day something is changing in Avenues of Excellence, and it's showing everywhere we go. All right, folks, that's it. Hugs, kisses, and you know what we talk about. Nothing but best wishes. Miss Hamilton, let's go.